Before I get into my review of Raw, I wanted to mention some extremely sad news that I've come across on social media, and that regards Kevin Castle of the legendary Don Choney and Kevin Castle show. It's not been confirmed that he's no longer with us, but it doesn't look good. If that's unfortunately confirmed, I will be doing a tribute, but I will wait until the show that's scheduled for 15 minutes after Raw tonight concludes, and then I'll post a tribute video if the sad news is confirmed by Don Choney. So, all nothing but love for Kevin Castle, and I've been a fan of that show since 2012. Love the Don Choney Kevin Castle show. It's why I do podcasts. Them and Wrestling Soup and Solid Monster and a lot of those podcasts. That's how I got in. That's how I started wanting to give my own opinions. So one thing I've always admired about Kevin Castle, he was never shy to give his opinion. He just told you what he thought. He didn't care what the majority opinion was, what the IWC said. He just told you what he thought. And I'll talk about him more if this sad news is confirmed. So Monday Night Raw took place tonight in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's actually been 1 year since last year's WrestleMania concluded, which was WrestleMania Sunday when Cody Rhodes finished his story. He won the undisputed WWE Championship from Roman Reigns. And it's also, this time last year, we assumed Raw would actually be WrestleMania would be in the city that Raw is in tonight, and that's Minnesota. Las Vegas really didn't get into the game until later, but it just didn't work out for Minnesota. They will get SummerSlam next year. So you started the show off with Adam Pearce in the ring with the Women's World Championship. He introduced Io Sky and Bianca Belair to the ring. Then Adam Pearce announced Rhea Ripley, and he said that she was representing the Judgment Day. Yeah, huge mistake. The announcers joked about it. Both Bianca and Rhea were dressed up in all black with black lipstick, while Io was dressing, she was wearing like a small white top, and she looked great, by the way. And Pearce announced a triple threat match. Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair argued once again. Io got by-faced twice, and then she took out both of them with a missile dropkick before signing the contract, and all I can say is go Io Sky. I hope she retains her title at WrestleMania. They announced a Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania for the Crown Championship, which will be Braun Breaker defending his title against Penta, Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio. Fatal 4-Way. Judgment Day's backstage. Finn and Dom are surprised by the news. In particular, Finn's upset. He's doubting Dom, and Liv said that she got Dom added to the match, and Liv and Raquel were there basically backing Dom, and Carlito was there being completely oblivious. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria head to the ring for the Crown title match. Bayley's up first. Lyra won a very good match, went back and forth. Lyra wanted to shake hands after a match, but Bayley brushed her off, then they hugged afterwards. American May talks to a comedian backstage. He wasn't the only comedian on the show. One more controversial was also on the show. But then almost called American Alpha. The Alpha Babes interrupted and ends with Otis and the fat comedian both having their shirts ripped off. LWO headed to the ring. Then we have Kathy Kelly, who I have to say, wearing quite the cleavage-friendly dress tonight. So Miss Kelly looking great as always. Interviewing Ludwig Kaiser in front of the crowd at a commercial break. He indirectly references SmackDown. He's wearing sunglasses. He's talking about it without actually talking about it. What happened with Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair on SmackDown. I think we all know about it. I've talked about it on SmackDown. And he then talked about what happened last week in front of the crowd. Is what it is. I don't want to get back into that. You had LWO in the ring. You had AJ Styles backstage, and it's really sad when this segment really made me feel differently than if I hadn't heard news on Twitter earlier today. Would have felt differently about this segment. But AJ's there and Karrion Kross interrupt, and all I thought of was Kevin Castle, because Kevin Castle and Karrion Kross. His real name's Kevin. They're very good friends. Kevin talks to him on the show all the time. He always supported Karrion, and yeah, I just saw it in Karrion's face. Something didn't look all right, but he was doing his best. He's doing the best he can, man. He's improved, and he was doing his talk with AJ. It makes you think he'll probably cost AJ the match to Logan Paul at WrestleMania, because I think Logan's probably winning. You had LW and American Made. Heels won, American Made, with interference. El Grande Americano got the win. To recap Gunther's attack from Jey Uso last week, Gunther heads to the ring. You had Jackie Redmond interviewing Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez in front of the crowd. And Liv and Raquel, it seems like they've gotten a little bit better. I think Raquel's gained some confidence, and I think Liv, she's always been doing really well. They're starting to grow on me as a team. They really focused talking about the Gauntlet on SmackDown, which will determine the number one contender for the tag team titles at WrestleMania. I think it's most likely going to be Bayley and Lyra Valkyria winning this Friday on SmackDown, and then heading to WrestleMania. You had Gunther heading to the ring. Before he can talk, Jay interrupted and came out through the entrance. The song was playing, the Yeet was playing the Yeet song, but he didn't actually do it. And it was a very deep promo by Jey Uso. He cut easily his best promo of the whole, WrestleMania season. Yeah, don't feel differently. Don't think he should have won the Rumble still, but he did cut a very good promo. He talked about his mom. He told Gunther to talk about his mother, and the whole thing was about Gunther beating up Jimmy, and his mom couldn't believe that he allowed that to happen to Jimmy. It was very emotional. Yeah, it was what it was. Easily their best work. It was a heavy promo. He says he's not afraid of Gunther, and that was it. Gunther said nothing. New Day's out next. They go backstage. Natalya and Maxine talk to Adam Peters. They're now a tag team. Rey Mysterio comes in and asks for a match with Americano at WrestleMania. It's granted. We have Rey Mysterio against El Grande Americano at WrestleMania. No stipulation, no unmasking, no mask versus mask, anything like that. Just a normal match, that's fine. War Raiders against New Day for the tag belts. Tony Hinchcliffe is on commentary to turn out the roast of WrestleMania. He's a heel on commentary. War Raiders used a chair after New Day introduced it. It was a DQ. New Day laid him out after, so clearly that's probably a match for WrestleMania. If not Mania, it'll be on the night after. They do a Cody and Cena video package. Then you have Penta against Dominic Mysterio. Penta won after the match. He was jumped by Carlito. Him and Dominic beat up Penta for a while. Braun Breaker made the save. He spears everyone, including Penta. But then Finn Balor lays him out after, and he poses with the belt. So Balor is it's going to lead to a split between Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio after WrestleMania. I don't think either of them are winning the belt, or maybe one of them wins the belt. But Finn's getting kicked out of Judgment Day. They had American Made out. Gable heals on the Minnesota crowd since he's actually from Minnesota. Heyman walks out from behind him. Heyman's in the ring, and then he cuts a promo. Seth Rollins interrupts him. Heyman was, by the way, he was just talking about how he'll be loyal to both Roman Reigns and CM Punk, but that's when Seth came out. Rollins is going on forever. It's just kind of boring. He's just mentioning how Heyman was betrayed in a way by Roman because he got put through a table by the Bloodline and on that SmackDown and MSG because of Roman Reigns and his affiliation. He's going on for a while. I'm afraid he might actually win this match because something might be Heyman. Heyman is too close to Reigns and Punk, and it's going to inadvertently cost both of them a match, and Rollins wins. I think that's probably the direction right now. He's cutting a promo. It's going on forever. We'll see if Punk comes out now. Alright, Punk's going on forever. Seth's going on forever. I don't know if Punk's coming. I think it was advertised. If he is, I think it'll just be regular things. If there's something significant, I'll just talk about it tomorrow night on my NXT review. I'm going to cut this review down. It's 2.5 hours now. I'm not going to wait for it to go on forever. I found some the news I was worried about has been confirmed from what I'm seeing on Discord. Unfortunately, Kevin Castle, the Don Tony Kevin Castle show, he's no longer with us. Very sad news. I don't know what to say. I'll be doing a tribute for him. I'm just a fan. have like 1% the size of their podcast. Those guys are like legends. They're kings. They're the OGs of this. Rest in peace, Kevin Castle. That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna say for tonight. I'm very sad about this news. Kevin Castle, millions of people listen to you every week. We all were fans of you. We're gonna miss you.